Hello and welcome to the show. Well, listen, I'm so glad that you could join us today. We have a great show planned for you. I want to let you and always continue to say this is the season of being grateful. And I don't know how else to tell you that. I mean, I thank God for all that He's done, and I am grateful, grateful. I don't know about you, but I am grateful. I can hear the song in my head right now. Okay, so I'm going to start out with this. You see, I voted. So please make sure that you get out and vote November the 5th, Election Day. But if you can do early voting, go ahead and do early voting. And as I said, I'm an AKA Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated. So you already know where my vote is going. And it's not just because I'm a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority. It's because I believe in Kamala Harris and Tim Walz and what they are going to be doing for our country. So please just remember, get out and vote. All right, got a great show. Yes, this week I have Glyshae. And I said it right. Glyshae. Yes, singer, songwriter, and a fabulous, phenomenal woman. She's going to be joining us. So I just want you to sit back, relax, and enjoy because it's coming up next.
The Cecil Williams South Carolina Civil Rights Museum is the Palmetto State's first and only museum. It honors a generation of people, black and white, throughout the state of South Carolina who deserve to be remembered for their unselfish commitments and sacrifices. Enjoy an immersive and entertaining virtual tour. For more information, visit www.cecilwilliams.com.
Hello, everybody. It's Finkley of the Michael Finkley Show, and you're watching Gold right now. Why? You're watching the Tammy Show. Stay tuned.
Welcome back to the show. I told you that we have a great show planned for you, and I can't tell you enough. I'm going to keep saying it. Vote, 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 vote. November the 5th. I'm reminding you again, for those of you who are just joining us, it's important that we vote. You see, I always wear pink, but anyway, I'm wearing pink because what? I'm Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We have to remember that. And of course, Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So please keep those in the top of your mind. And we're going to pray for everybody that's been affected by either one of these situations. So without further ado, she is a devoted daughter, originally from Jamaica, New York. Okay, Glyshae, I'm gonna get it right. She's an only child, but she says that she has a lot of family, and she is a child of musicians. She is a neo-soul star, and I am so blessed to have her on the show. Miss Glyshae, come on out.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being on the show, beautiful. I tell you what, I have been waiting for this show because I know that you're going to bless us with all that you have to say and just talking with you. So I'm excited about it. So Glyshae.
Yes, ma'am.
First of all, I've been saying Glyshae, but folks, you take the E off and it is just Glyshae, okay?
Yes.
Talk about, I'm going to ask you first, before you tell us about yourself, tell us about your name, how you got the name, and then talk about who is Glyshae.
So in short, my first name, I'm going to tell you my short first name because my parents were Black and they loved all of the names that they gave me. But my first name is Ashley, Ashley. That's where the E comes from. Oh. And one of my middle names is Gladys, like Gladys Knight.
Right.
And so to pay homage to one of the many great artists that have inspired me, I figured, hey, I might as well say, hey, I am one of your greats, and I am named for one of many other greats.
Wow. How about that? So Glyshae, I love it. So Glyshae, talk about who you are and tell us, I know I read that you're from Jamaica, New York, and you moved to Denmark, South Carolina. But tell us, who is Glyshae? Gladys and Ashley, by the way.
I am she, I am they, I am here. I'm a lover of music, I'm a lover of people, and I figured that the best way to show my love is to share my love for music and people and bless my soul by sharing that with others.
Yeah, wow. So talk about your journey in music, because you're a singer-songwriter. What inspired you, or who inspired you to go into the business of being a singer and a songwriter?
My dad, and my grandfather, actually, his dad. My grandfather lived in Denmark, South Carolina, before he moved to New York, and he had a gospel quartet, and they traveled all throughout the state of South Carolina, and they performed. And then my dad, he performed with a bunch of funk bands in New York. And I mean, like in that whole tri-state area, they traveled to Texas, they traveled to Jamaica, the Jamaica.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I grew up listening to all kinds of music. I listened to Tower of Power, Gladys Knight, Diana Ross, Anita Baker, all kinds of great musicians. But also my mother, she is the one that also helped me grow and helped expose me to other genres like classical music. Mm-hmm. When I was growing up, she said, "You will not listen to all that hip hop and rap in my house." So I grew up listening to classical music, opera, and then being able to grow up in New York, I also was able to see Broadway shows. So I'm full.
musically inclined. You had music around you the whole time. Wow. Yeah. So when we talk about genres, what's your favorite genre of music? All right.
All of them. I used to tell people, they're like, "Well, what's your favorite?" I said, "I love them all except polka." And at one point, now I feel like there isn't something beautiful to gain from all kinds of music.
Right.
But right now, because I go through seasons, as many people do. Right now, I'm kind of stuck in classical and in that alternative contemporary music, Tracy Chapman, that kind of stuff.
Okay. So when we talk about classical music, because I was classically trained as a pianist, so when we talk about classical music, who would you say your favorite classical artist is, if you had to pick?
If I had to pick, I always turn to now I'm drawing a blank just because you asked, Miss Leontine Price, but also Miss Jessie Norman.
Okay. Jessie Norman. All right. Yeah. Opera.
I'm kind of stuck on him now.
That's right. So my favorite is I'm a Bach person because I love to play Bach. So I am Bach. But now when we talk about your experiences and starting your singing songwriter, what would you say? What was your first song that you wrote, and how did you write it?
So I spent a lot of time. I can't express this enough. I'm super shy. So it takes absolutely nothing to hurt my feelings a little bit. I'm really sensitive and I'm really shy. So it took me a long time to really be secure in myself to actually write a full song down and say, this is what I want to say. And, and that is from a lot of just, I don't know how to say it except just a lot of emotional misplacement, kind of just moving around and not being able to be secure in myself. But the first song that I actually wrote, and it's not 100% by myself, is a song that I'm getting ready to release. There are songs that I have, I've come up with concepts, and I had like just some little bits and pieces of the song. One is Night Train. And that one, to me, it is the quintessential early first love story for a young couple in the South. Rhythm like a night train, slow and fast and slow again. And so just a couple meeting up on a dirt road and in the dark and doing what lovers do and enjoying each other's company. In whatever sense that means.
And how old were you when you wrote this song?
So that was about I was about 24.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I get that. Okay, I get that. Listen, while we're talking about songs, you brought a couple of songs with you. Willie, let's play that. I forgot the name. You have to remind me. The last time, Night Train. Night Train. Yes, let's play that one, Willie.
A night train, slow then fast and slow again. Dusty roads are cherry lanes, moonlight magic is to blame. Whispering my own name, one touch there I go again. I'm coming home to you in the storm and rain, so you can cool my body down.
Wow. That is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Oh man, I love that. That is beautiful. That was beautiful. And that was one of the first songs that you wrote.
That was one of the first songs that I really committed to. Yes, ma'am.
And so did you? No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just going to say that's not the first song I recorded. But that was one of the first songs where I started gaining my confidence in my own talent.
Wow, that is beautiful. Now, did you also, besides the lyrics, did you write the musical part?
So no, this was kind of a collaborative project between me and my manager, Dr. Yvette McDaniel. Quiet as It's Kept. She's one of my other favorite classical
Yes.
So yeah, she's the driving force behind that musical, the composition of that one.
Wow, that is just beautiful. That is beautiful. Well, listen, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to hear some of Glyshae's other songs, and then I'm going to talk with you about the challenges that you may have faced when, starting out your career. Okay? So we'll be right back, folks.
The Orangeburg County Conference Center supports downtown Orangeburg and our surrounding communities. The 6,000 plus square foot space is ideal for groups of up to 400 people attending corporate meetings, conventions, workshops, and special events. Conference Center staff are inspired to ensure that everyone can enjoy the modern amenities. State-of-the-art ballroom that accommodates up to 400 guests banquet style and 430 guests theater style. A warming kitchen with hot boxes, ice machine, refrigerator, freezer, and counter space. A lobby that accommodates 150 guests with special events outdoors. The comfortable outdoor amphitheater has a video wall and seating. Adjacent to the amphitheater is 12,000 plus square feet of green space that extends events outside, plus complimentary on-site event parking and additional parking across the street. Your event can take place all in one spectacular location. We welcome your special event in Orangeburg.
Hey, you're watching The Tammy Show. And remember to keep it cool with me, AC.
Welcome back to the show. You know, I'm glad that you joined us. And for those that are just joining us, I don't know if you know this incomparable singer, Miss Glyshae, singer and songwriter. Hey, Glyshae, thank you for coming back on the show with us. You know, Glyshae, as we were talking before, I asked you to kind of talk about your musical experience and how you started this. But I want to move into some of the things that young people like you are looking at and what those challenges were that you might have faced or might not have faced in starting your career.
So, like I said, crisis of confidence is a huge thing. You have to have a thick skin coming into this business. And I did not, but I also had a lot of people who protected me. So I'm grateful for that. I appreciate and I don't have nearly enough words to say thank you to those who have really not blinded me, but protected me from all of the ills that can come with displaying your talent in public.
Wow. That's deep, because as we know in this entertainment business, it can be cutthroat and you do have to have thick skin. You know, I remember the greats, Whitney Houston, a lot of them talking about that. Gladys Knight even talking about how people steal your money and managers and this and that, the things that you have to watch out for. And so I asked that question because there are some young people who want to get into the business and they see all the glitz and glams, but they don't really know behind the scenes what you have to get ready for. Let's talk about what's been your biggest accomplishment.
This right now is like one of the biggest accomplishments, being able to talk to you, because I'm scared to talk to people, but you make me feel so safe and I appreciate you. But
you couldn't tell it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. But one of the things that I've been blessed to do is sing for the Democratic caucus a couple of times. I sang with Denmark Technical College's choir way back when, and we were afforded the opportunity to be chosen as Representative Clyburn's choir out of South Carolina to sing during the gospel extravaganza that they had during their Congressional Black Caucus Week. And that also afforded me, unfortunately, but fortunately, a chance to sing for his wife's public service that they had in Columbia. I got a chance to sing for Nancy Pelosi and John Lewis and a bunch of even your sorrow. Miss Kamala
Yep,
Harris.
Kamala Harris. That's right. Yeah, because she
I
was
got to
there.
sing for her and our current president. I got to that is one of the biggest things that I appreciate, because I grew up learning about service and learning about using your right to vote, using your voice at all times to advocate for yourself and for others. So,
yeah, well, that's beautiful. And that ties into what I talked about earlier. We got to get out and vote. You know, our country is in a tailspin right now. And we have to make sure that we put the right people in place so that they can help everybody, not just one segment, but everybody. So let's go to the songs, because Willie, I don't want us to get off without going to the songs that Glyshae sent us. So let's share the next one.
Body slick with this essence of our love. Shadows dancing in moonlight. Your heat cools me like morning dewdrops on a night so right. Face to face, I see you trying to keep control. Deep inside, I turn to face the starlit midnight. I cried, can't hide. Tonight.
Oh, all right. Yes, yes, yes. So what's the philosophy that you live by, Glyshae?
My philosophy I live by. Because it depends on the day. Some days it's take a nap. Some days it is take a nap because you just overloaded yourself and you've gone too far and you just need to reset.
Okay, you need to reset. I like that.
Yeah. So.
Wow. I like that. I never thought about it like that, but yeah, take a nap and reset.
Yeah.
I love that. So let's go to the Christmas song.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Come on,
That's
Willie.
my favorite.
Dashing through the snow. Baby, hold me close 'cause it's cold outside. In the one horse open sleigh. Pull me on your lap and I'll take the ride. O'er the hills we go. Anywhere and everywhere I'll be with you. Laughing all the way. Open all your gifts and I'll be one too. Bells on bobtail ring. It's the holiday, so let's celebrate. Making spirits bright. Making you taxi and terrier can't wait. What fun it is to write and sing. Until you've been happy and I know. To sing that sleighing song tonight. Really know I need it for my Christmas toy. Jingle bells, touch don't tell. Jingle bells, cast a spell. Jingle all the way. It's always time to play. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells.
Wow. I haven't heard jingle bells like that now. Go ahead, Glyshae. I tell you what, them jingles, they was jingling too, girl. Jingle
It's
bells.
all
I
about
love
enjoying
Yeah.
yourself and enjoying your love.
Yes, I love that. So when can we hear these songs? When are they
So
coming out?
Jingle Bells is actually already out on YouTube.
Okay.
It's on my channel on YouTube. There is not a video, but it's just my my headshot and my name. But yeah, it's on YouTube. And what's so funny is my mom every year she's like, I got to start playing it in November, so send me my link every year. So yeah.
Wow. you do a Christmas song every year.
Yes, I actually have another Christmas song that I'm working on, and we're about to release it in 2 weeks.
Okay, so we got to get a video done. We got to get a video. Okay, Willie, you hear? There's no video. We got to get a video done. Wow, I am loving it. I love the Island Tris, the Night Train. I mean, all the songs, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing it. I want people to know that the songs belong to Glyshae, and she shared that here on the show with us. And so we appreciate that. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it important for you to share your knowledge in your songwriting? Why is it important for you to do that?
It takes a lot of different ways to express. There are not many ideas that are new, but it takes so many different ways to say it. And I can't say it like you can say it, like anyone else can say it. And in order for me to fully express what I'm going through and possibly touching someone else, that's how I have to do it, through my songs.
Through your songs. So what's next for you, Glyshae?
So what's next is in February, we're going to Arizona. We've been trying to have this. They've been trying to have this music festival in Arizona for forever, Douglas, Arizona. And then they had a COVID outbreak like no other this past month. So they're pushing it back to February. And I'm so excited. I get to be immersed in the Mexican American and Mexican experience, and share some of my music and some of the songs that I cover. Just to finally, I've never been to Arizona, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah, Arizona. Wow, that is wonderful. As a singer-songwriter, what's next? Are you writing some more songs? I know you probably, as a singer-songwriter, you write all the time. Am I right about that?
I'm now writing all the time. I was actually on a plane to Alaska to visit a friend, and I swear, just listening to the airplane motor it seemed like forever, but it did something to me, and it allowed me to. It inspired me to write a couple of songs coming home. And so I'm ready. We're getting ready to get back in the studio and record about 3 more songs, and then try and work on some videos, and then try and work on some other stuff, and then.
Wow. Listen, it's always exciting when I talk with people who share their stories and who are so immersed in what they do. And I love the fact that you just opened up and came on the show. I can't believe you say you're shy, but I enjoyed this so much. Mm-hmm. I enjoyed talking with you.
I enjoyed it with you as well. You have such a beautiful spirit, and like I said before, you are so comfortable and comforting.
Well,
so I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too. So, I want to ask you, what are the 3 words to describe Glyshae?
Love, soul, and heart.
Love, soul, and heart. And we have your handles. So if folks want to get in touch with you, Glyshae, they can go to your Instagram page at Glyshae. They can go on Facebook to Glyshae Jordan, I believe. And what's the other one, Willie? Email glyshaej@gmail.com. And tell us your YouTube channel.
It's Glyshae Jordan. I don't know. Yeah, it's just Glyshae Jordan.
Glyshae Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
So, folks, if you want to hear these songs, please go to Glyshae Jordan. That's her YouTube channel. And listen, you're going to be blessed. There you go. Thank you so much, Willie, for that. You're going to be blessed. And so, again, I thank God for you. I thank God for what he's doing in your life. And if there's anything that I can do, the Tammy Show can do, all you have to do is call. I want to thank, of course, the Dr. Yvette McDaniel for all that she does and for making this connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thank God for her, and I thank God for you as well.
Well, Glyshae, thank you. And listen, you continue to be blessed and continue using that voice to bless us. Because when I'm listening to that, I'm going to have to keep that in my playlist now. So I'm going to have to put these songs. If you don't, I'm going to download them, put them in my playlist. Yeah.
You are more than welcome. And you might hear a little classical something or other at the end of Night Train.
All right. That sounds good to me. That sounds good. Glyshae, listen, you take care of yourself. And thank you so much. And look forward to having you back on the show.
Thank you.
All right. Be blessed. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Bye. Listen, I tell you what, that's Glyshae. Folks, you've got to go to her YouTube channel. That's Glyshae Jordan. You know, her handles came on Glyshae, Glyshae. Leave off that E when you pronounce it, but it's Glyshae Jordan. And you will hear the songs. And I've never heard jingle bells like that. So, girl, I'm going to be playing those jingle bells. Yeah. So thank you again, Glyshae. I want to thank you, viewers, for always tuning into Tammy right here on our YouTube channel. Our next guest next week coming on is Jen Von Cherry. Very special young lady. You've got to hear all about it because she's talking about epilepsy. And I want you to really get into what she has to say. And so I'm looking forward to that. But I want to thank my producers, Alicia, my associate producer, Mr. Willie. Willie, please feel better. You know, I love you, man. I hope you feel better. Please, please, please. And remember, subscribe to the Tammy TV Show. That's the YouTube channel. You can go to our YouTube channel. It is the Tammy TV Show. Hit the red subscribe button, and it will notify you of when the show is coming on. Remember, let's be a blessing to somebody today and every day. So thank you again for joining us. Until the next time, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.